Well, if the sight of communist Cuban doctors in NATO countries saving lives was one thing, news of a coronavirus slayer in communist Kerala in India is another arguable nightmare for supporters of neoliberal capitalism. Joining me now via Skype from Kerala is Kerala's Communist Health Minister, K.K. Shailaja, credited with masterminding a coronavirus strategy that could have saved countless lives all around the world. Thank you so much, Minister, for coming on. Obviously, Kerala, a population of 35 million. If we took Britain's maybe 60,000 dead figure, we would expect maybe 30,000 dead in Kerala. But you haven't seen 30,000 dead in Kerala. What is the situation there like?
Up to May, we got 512 cases, positive cases. And because of our pre-preparedness, we yield very good results out of that. Only 3 people died out of the pandemic at that time, and all other recovered and discharged from the hospital. But our second phase started again. When our country declared lockdown in March and April, it was easy to prevent the flow from outside to Kerala, and we dealt with that persons who returned already to Kerala, and because of our strict quarantine, isolation and treatment, we cured the positive cases, and the epidemic graph become low, and we flattened the graph. But after that, when the lockdown lifted and again the travel began, the graph again shows a rise, and
there has been a rise, I understand, in the past few days, but up until recently, you've only had a handful of deaths. The 4 international airports were closed down, but why is it that your policy was to test and trace? In Britain, the decision was made to stop all tracing.
Yes, we are testing the symptomatic cases. We are screening the people. We are tracing and screening them in the very airport, and also if they are coming surface, in our checkpost, we are testing each and everybody. And symptomatic cases, we are shifting to the hospital. Asymptomatic, we are taking to home quarantine, strict home quarantine, and we are watching each houses. And with the help of the local self-government and police and health workers,
do you not need a mobile phone app, or are you doing this with people?
Yes, we have a very good app and a very good awareness creation among people. And with the joint work, with the collective work, we are doing everything.
Here, if people travel to Britain, they have to pay for their own quarantine. In Kerala, the communist government pays for the quarantine.
Yes, we have a very good public health system here, and also people-centered approach. And we have we can create awareness among the people to implement our strategy. In 1957, we had our first elected government here, and it is under the leadership of Communist Party. And also we have very socialistic approach and decentralized approach. And after that, everyone followed that decentralized planning. And I think because we have a system, we created a system here, and under the base of that system, we are managing these things with the help of people in a social manner.
And just finally and briefly, Kerala is now producing its own PPE protection equipment, is that right?
We are producing now, but it is not sufficient. We are buying from other places also. We are collecting from other part of our country. January, we have a scarcity for this PPE, but now we collected a very good amount, and now we are sufficient. We are using PPE proper way, and we are protecting our health workers properly, and we are supplying PPE and N95 masks to each and every hospital. That way we are protecting our health workers properly.
Health Minister, thank you.
Thank you very much.